my landline rang, and picked up the phone. She says, "Yo, Dick." That's because she's one of the few people who have ever called me Dick. And she said, "Yo, Dick, I'm coming over," and hung up. So that meant we were going to write a song. And during this period, this is mid-1990s, the sessions were extremely Freudian. Jill would come and lie on the couch, and we would just talk about what was happening that day. And that day, I had just met a woman who knew I lived in Greenwich Village, and was telling me how, as a young girl, she would go to Greenwich Village to the women's bars, the few women's bars that were there, and how the police would raid them on Sunday nights or something. There would be raids monthly, and how she had such a fear. This is the pre-Stonewall era we're talking about. Let me get rid of my lozenge. So her name was Helen. So I started telling Jill the story, and immediately Jill comes up with these rhymes and lyrics. It was unbelievable. Helen was an odd girl out. Helen was an odd girl out. No sign above the door where she would meet her paramour. Helen was an odd girl out. Back in 1962, it wasn't like it is for me and you. She couldn't tell them where she'd go, where Val would wear a tuxedo. Helen was an odd girl out. Oh, Helen was an odd girl out. Odd girl out. Twilight lovers and odd girls out. One night when the sirens came, she couldn't help but feel the shame. If her parents got a call, it would end it all, and they would send her away to her uncle out in Omaha, where there wasn't any scene at all, where the boys would race their trucks and the girls would wave and lust. Helen was an odd girl out. Helen was an odd girl out. Odd girl out. Twilight lovers and odd girls out. Now Helen walks into the room where the girls look happy as they're playing pool. There's nothing that they have to hide. Times have changed and left her behind. Now Helen is an odd girl out. Odd girl out. Helen is an odd girl out. Twilight lovers and odd girls out. Odd girl out. Yeah. Helen was an odd girl. Helen was an odd girl. Odd girl out. Twilight lovers and odd girls.